Hello, welcome to my channel. I am Divya. Today we have a special feature in my acne. I'm glad only one could be seen. So say hi to my boo boo. Alright. I wanted to share something different with you today, and I thought that I might get a lot of hate for sharing this. And then I realized that to get a lot of hate, I need to have a lot of subscribers. So I'm fine in that area. I can go ahead and talk about it. Why I stopped watching Korean drama. Probably for the same reasons the whole world is watching right now. But before getting into it, I wanted to tell you a bit of a backstory. How I started. Yes, how I started watching K dramas once upon a time in 2017. I had no idea that K drama existed at that time. I still have a friend and then roommate who was into it, and I used to make fun of her. And one weekend, I was out of station and I was bored and I was looking for something to watch, and then this series pops up on my screen, and then I thought, okay, let's give it a try. Then I started watching it, and I wanted to watch only a couple of episodes, but then by the time I realized I watched the whole series, and my weekend was over, and I was sitting there and I was like, what just happened? What was that? I mean, I haven't seen anything like that. There was magic in it, supernatural elements, love, romance. I mean, like, what not? I haven't seen anything that has all these elements. And I was super duper impressed with the Korean dramas. I went back and I told my friend Amy, I have to watch. So give me some recommendations, and she got super excited and was like, "Oh, you have to watch this, watch that. I'm going to share my list." I know if whoever is watching the K drama fans, they all have that list. Who are eager to share it with the newcomers, and the list will have almost like 10 to 20 series and have more to add to them. So after watching like few series on her list, I started exploring my own. I like period dramas, so I started watching Korean period dramas, and oh boy, was I hooked. Yes, I absolutely loved them. The costumes, the architecture, the elements, the concepts, and I was just watching them, and they were pretty educational for me because I never knew that there so much goes into making paper, or the painting, or all of those things, and the record keeping, how they keep records, how we knew what happened at that time, and bookkeeping and all of that. So like I was like amazing, and it went on for a really long time, and so what happened that I actually stopped. I'll get there. But I feel the reasons why we are so hooked to the K drama is because the characters are so relatable. The characters are always hardworking. They go through the same issues we go through, same problems we face every day. And the comedy, it's not over the top. It's the same comedy, same jokes which we crack with our friends or colleagues, and they have these office parties, they go eat for get-togethers, which we do at common. I think that's something which is relatable to all of us. And the other one is the love stories, the romance. I think that's what gets everybody into K-drama world, and then it just keeps them there. The romance, I don't know whether they sound the same in the Korean. The dialogue sounds the same in Korean too, but the subtitles, I think we should give the most credit to the people who writes those subtitles. Oh my god, they were so heart melting, heartbreaking, heart wrenching, all over that heart related. And the other thing is the style, fashion. They're so up to date, and the fashion is also really really wearable. I mean, I wouldn't say wearable. I mean, I'm not the one who could talk about fashion. So I like their fashion and I like their styling. And the other one is the food. Why food? I mean, I'm sure like I wouldn't eat anything that's put on the table, the same elements that's put on the table, but I would love to eat and want to eat whatever they're having in the series. The food looks so yummy, the food looks so, uh, delicious, and that, and also, the last but not the least, and it's the most important reason why we are so hooked to K dramas is the actors. Why are they so good looking? I mean, why? Why are they so good looking? I haven't seen a single actor that you go like, yeah, he's okay, okay. They're just so good looking. And you would just watch it for them, and sometimes like you have your favorite actors, even the series suck, you get, I mean, series is bad, you just go and like, I will watch it for him. So they're really, really good looking. And that's the main reason that we are hooked to the K drama. So, okay, now we are coming to why I stopped. Why I stopped? So, this is the problem. This is the first, let me explain the problem in a general sense so that I don't feel too guilty about why I stopped it. See, when it comes to love series, even if it's made in any language, the problem comes is that if it's made in any language, the love series, however it's shown, the message is the same, the intentions are the same. So it becomes pretty monotonous. It's not something that you would have watched it for the you wouldn't have watched it earlier. There's something you have already watched it. But how you show it is a different way. How you show it is what actually keeps us to the screens, and that is the most important thing. When the novelty wears off, for me the novelty wore off because I've been binge watching the series for a really long time. So the love series became very monotonous because the concepts are brilliant. How they show it is really, really good. Even I mean, the brilliant. I have to give it to them. It's like, they bring guys from the different dimensions of different worlds, and then they come to Earth to find their girl or find the reason, purpose of their living and all that, and they find it in the girl. So this is all brilliant. But what happens is that after like 4 or 5 episodes, they claim love for each other. They are like in love, and then they do all these cute things, and then we all go like, oh, and all that. But then in the next episode happens that guy gets to know something, he wants to protect her, and by sacrificing his love towards her, and the girl gets to know that to save him, she had to compromise or sacrifice her love. So this is what happens. And it's only like 4 or 5 episodes that are different and keeps you on high, and the series that actually starts on that high note and then it comes down like that. So that's when I was like, okay, this is becoming too monotonous, and I was looking for something different. And though I found something really different, like DP, DP is something, again, it's not different, but it is different from the other Korean series. And also, it has Jang Hae In, and he's my absolute favorite star, favorite actor, and I watched it and it didn't disappoint me. And in the last week, I watched Juvenile Justice. I was looking for something that I could finish off in the weekend, and I found it. And it's a courtroom drama. It's pretty lengthy at times and melodramatic at times, but it's all right. It's different. It's platonic, and it did address the issues of the youth. If you're looking for some palate cleanser, then these could be something that you could watch. So I did search for something that's different, but I could not find it. And again, it's the same love stories, and it all starts off on a very different note. But when it comes to like sixth or seventh episode, it's all the same. Even the Crash Landing onto You, brilliant actors. There's like one of my favorite actors, and I'm really happy for them in real life. But I just, you know kept thinking about Veer Zara. It's like Korean version of Veer Zara, but just like little milder and funnier. That's all. And so that's the problem with the love series. And I really wish they make something really different. And they did make. I did find something. I mean, I wouldn't say that, but many more for people like me who almost exhausted everything. So they need to come up with something different so that I can get back to watching K drama. So that's the series. That's those are the reasons for me. Oh, this all, the most important one I almost forgot, which had a great impact on me for taking a step back from watching, is because the unrealistic beauty standards and the goals. I think we've been fighting and we are almost winning that battle. We almost won the battle, and now we are accepting our flaws and proudly flaunting them. And then you can't just go back. It's a big no for me. It's the actors, they show these unattainable beauty goals. I mean, it's not possible. And again, the body goals, it's just not realistic for me. And I feel that it's a bit shallow. So that didn't work out. And I had to kind of, when that rose tint, when I took off my rose tinted glasses, then I could see it, and I was like, okay, I'm not watching these anymore. But again, it happens in all the other languages too. So if there is something that is, again I'm saying, if there is something that's different that piques my interest, I would definitely watch it. And if you agree with whatever I said, then you please like, share and subscribe to my channel. And if you do not agree with whatever I said, then you hit that subscribe button real hard. Right. All right. I'll see you in my next vlog. Till then, be kind and be safe. Bye bye.